Hi guys. All right, in case I cut off, hi. I'm gonna do a surprise live where we're just gonna highlight and contour this red mess of a face. It looks like I'm kind of like blurry and my lip is... Anyway, so Yolanda, you all know me. Tag your friends or share this video with them. This is gonna be a basic highlight and contour session. I'm gonna use makeup. It's Alexa. There's always something I need to remember. We're going to use Seint's cream makeup. This is my mega pack. You don't need all of this. This is just so I can show and change my mood and various things like this. These are all lip and cheek, so they're blush and lipstick. We're going to use some of these super pretty brushes. You technically only need one, but I have them all, so I'm going to use them all. I'm going to start off by doing some camouflaging or concealing. A lot of you ladies know or have heard and have learned that you need a thick concealer and it needs to be lighter than your skin. Not true. You need, depending on what you're trying to conceal, a darker color, and then it needs to be the opposite color. So if you're hiding melasma, that's green spots, you need something with a pinkish undertone. If you have really dark under eye circles, that's excess blue, and you need something with an orange tone. For me, typically a little darker than my basic skin tone works. So I'm gonna just dab a little bit of this cream makeup on some of my extra pigmented spots, so that I can put just that much less makeup on the spot itself and still get the coverage. And if you don't know anything about Seint makeup, because I did share this to my personal page as well, or you just feel like maybe you need to revisit your colors, you can comment makeup in the comments below and I will reach out to you directly and we can chat to see kind of where you stand. Okay, next off, I'm going to start with my contour. We are going to use contour first and do our foundation second. Why? Because contour is a foundation. It's just a different color. So it is going to have coverage just like your foundation would. And when we do the contour with these cream makeups first, we're going to ensure that the makeup is only one layer deep, meaning it doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't look cakey, and it's going to last a lot longer because the makeup actually gets to sit on your skin instead of on top of layers within each other. Contouring actually enhances the natural shape that your face already has. So if you think that contour makes you look fake, that's not true. Everybody has cheekbones. Now we're just making them pop a little more so you can see them a little more. I frame my forehead. I'm going to frame from the top of my ear along my cheekbone towards the corner of your mouth, and a little bit goes a long way. And you can see I kind of look like a clown right now because we're not blending. The contour, the main ingredient in the cream is beeswax. So when I just leave it on my face like this for a minute or two, my skin's going to warm it up and it's going to be that much easier for me to blend in here in a minute. When I put contour on here, it makes my large forehead appear smaller. It makes it look like my forehead's going backwards versus straight up. When I enhance my cheekbones, it's going to make my face appear a little bit more angular and slim. And when I enhance my jawline, it makes my turkey neck disappear. There you go. Blending that down. Next, so if you haven't noticed, I'm working backwards. I'm doing what we in the traditional sense would do last. I'm doing it first. Next, I'm going to go in here and put what we call our pop or a brightener shade. This is a shade that's a couple shades lighter than my natural skin color, and I'm going to put it in a couple strategic places in the center of my face to make that part of the face come forward. And I'm going to dab some on the inner corner and the outer corner. Inner corner and the outer corner. They're going to be blended together. So in an essence, this is my concealer. This is that sticky stuff that Facebook is advertising to you that you can just forget about it. If you're over the age of 12 and you have a wrinkle, don't use the sticky stuff. I'm going to put some between the brows. I'm going to bring some down the center of my nose. little Charlie Chaplin mustache in the center of my chin. And anywhere I have not put makeup already, that's where I'm actually going to put in my main foundation. The color that comes typically in a tube like this that you would put on everywhere, and then you would just add more color on top. So I'm going to take that color and just add it in wherever I don't already have makeup. And I'm using a brush because A, you got bacteria on your hands and you don't want that in your makeup. 2, you're gonna want a brush, quality brush, that's specifically made for cream-based makeup. And this is gonna be the lightest of light layers. Now, I go and blend. So, stippling motions. I like to blend with a larger brush because it just makes the job a little bit faster. I'm blending that lighter than my skin tone, the contour, and my foundation that actually matches my skin. And you can already see how it's got like a filter-like effect on the forehead. I don't know if you remember how splotchy I was around the chin, but that's all gone. The key with makeup, regardless of what makeup you use, if you have the right color and you put it on the right spot, you're gonna need very little makeup to cover up any imperfections or discolorations that you want to minimize. I'm not gonna blend in the cheek contour too much yet because I still gotta get my blush on. Being gentle, I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit of bronzer. I am a super fan of the cream bronzer because I just swirl my brush around a little bit, dab it on my cheekbones, the high points of my face. And of course, we don't want a floating head, so we do want to make sure that it's blended on the neck. It's the easiest. I used to wear, and I still have so much left of it because this is Bare Minerals powder blush or contour. I'm screwing up all my words. Powdered bronzer. But I feel like anytime I put it on, if my makeup wasn't completely dry, by the time I put it on, it would be cakey and I'd get like an orange splotch. Whereas with the cream, I just can't go wrong, right? If I put on too much, I just blend it and buff it out and voila. Cool. Last but not least, I'm going to take the same brush I contoured with. And like I said, comment makeup below if you have any questions or you want to learn more about it or the brushes, and I'll reach out to you directly. So let's contour the nose. I have a nice enough nose, I guess. When we contour the nose, typically it is to make it straight and to make it more narrow. So there are different tricks and ways you can contour your nose if you want to get really detailed, but you will, on the bridge of your nose, stay right on top of here. You do not want the brown on the side of your nose. And I like to start from my eyebrow because this is going to look like a shadow. That way the shadow just starts somewhere. I go under my nose. Same thing here, just the lightest of light layers. And even without blending, I'm going to show you, it does not look brown because it sits right on top of my nose. Excuse me, I need a new manicure. Blend it out a little bit. And last but not least, let's do a lip and cheek. We have so many options to choose from. So I am going to do, let's do nude. It's almost identical to Charlotte Pillsbury's Pillow Talk color. So you can apply it with your finger. But again, if you're acne prone, keep bacteria out. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm going to take that same lip color, nude, the same color here. Line the lips. Now it's already more defined. You can actually see the top lip line. And I think I'm gonna do a different colored lipstick. Or should we do nude? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Isn't that so pretty? Nude has a pink undertone. See, and you can see the contour there. We're just gently tapping it in, and then we can clean up the lines. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my main color, brighten up that contour right there, clean up that line on the jaw, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that extra bright stuff, blend it in here to really make it pop. But when you do put your concealer on, don't just keep it on here. Make it into a triangular shape. It makes your face appear brighter. This is your morning espresso shot without actually having any coffee. It's gonna wake you up, and the thinner the layer of makeup you put, the less it's gonna cake in your wrinkles throughout the day. All right, time to figure out what to do with the lippies here. So many choices. It is hard. All right, we're gonna do Desert Sunset, which is a semi-gloss. I aligned it with Nude, which is the same. And Desert Sunset is this guy. Super amazing. And hydrating. My brush is just dyed pink from a previous session. Last but not least, we're gonna get some illuminator. We've got cream illuminators, powdered illuminators. These are, some of you like to call them highlighters. They go on the high points of your face. So over the cheekbone, I'm using a slightly pink illuminator called Angel. Nose, Cupid's bow, over the brow, and gently blend it in. And that's it. Now I'm just gonna set my makeup with a little bit of Stay Spray. I'm gonna point, I'm gonna aim. As long as I hit my face, you're gonna pump 2 to 4 times in an X or a zigzag shape. That way you should basically get it everywhere. If I pump more than 4 times, it's because I completely missed my face. So, wish me luck. There we go. And we just highlighted and contoured. And if I didn't have so much to say about it, you could have been done in 5 minutes, okay? This is great for every single skin color, skin type, old, young, teenagers, preteens. It's very conscious ingredients, clean ingredients. So if you want to know more, let me know in the comments below. Bye.